Hi, I'm a Kemche. Some say shaman, some say herbalist. I say all of the above. I want to show you a different side of life. Lifestyles used throughout the islands and different parts of the world. Embark on this journey with us, won't you? This is the show, Ancient Remedies. Guide and protect us, please, and thanks. So, why ancient remedies? The body is complex, but it's not as complex as the medical system would make it seem. You know, it's one big system. The body functions a lot like the earth. You'll see what I'm talking about. When plants speak, from the fruit to the leaves to the stem, the location that the plant grows, habitat, climate, the shape, the smell, the color, the texture, the fluids that come from it. The plants will show you what they're good for, like which organ they're good for, what body part they're good for, if they're good for the skin, if they're good for the kidneys, if they're good for vision. They emulate what they repair. And this is one of the methods that, the ancients, our ancestors, our foremothers and fathers used to identify, what plant is good for what. Ma'at, meaning balance. Nothing is separated, everything is connected, everything is whole. So, of course, spirituality was incorporated with the sciences, with study. And, other than meditating and seeking answers from the spiritual realm, plants communicate in their own way. They speak to us in their own way. The herbalists, midwives, shamans, the ones that were specifically chosen for this path, they were the keepers of records from the medicinal world, the botanical world, from herbs. This tradition still goes on today. These traditions are not lost. They've been forgotten, ignored, but they exist, and as it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. To be plain and straight, people like us are here to bring it back at that. Keep these traditions alive. When you talk about roots and culture, again, it's living off of the earth. And if you just look around, the earth supplies all of our needs. Any example that you need to get through the day, overcome an obstacle, is look at nurture. Look at how the ants work together as a team. Look at how The smallest plant can grow through cracks of cement. Just study life. Study life on a whole. I just squeezed this from my stomach. Man, is that gross. There's a little pimple. Ugh. Parts. Let's see, where is that? This is my lungs and liver region. This is where my liver is. What have I been eating? What have my thoughts been? Frustration. Pent-up frustration. Because that's what acne is. It's an epidermal bowel movement. And you'll get rid of mucus and negative emotions. I'm gonna go wash my hands now.
Can one medicine help treat both blood sugar and cardiovascular risk?
Can it?
I asked my doctor. She told me about non-insulin Victoza. Victoza is not only proven to lower A1C and blood sugar, but for people with type 2 diabetes treating their cardiovascular disease, Victoza is also approved to lower the risk of major CV events, such as heart attack, stroke, or death.
Yes.
While not for weight loss, Victoza may help you lose some weight.
Victoza is not for people with type 1 diabetes or diabetic ketoacidosis. Do not take Victoza if you have a personal or family history of medullary thyroid cancer, multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2, or if you are allergic to Victoza or any of its ingredients. Okay. Stop taking Victoza and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck or symptoms of a serious allergic reaction such as rash, swelling, difficulty breathing or swallowing. Serious side effects may happen, including pancreatitis. So stop taking Victoza and call your doctor right away if you have severe pain in your stomach area. Tell your doctor your medical history. Gallbladder problems have happened in some people. Tell your doctor right away if you get symptoms. Taking Victoza with the sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Common side effects are nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, decreased appetite, indigestion, and constipation. Side effects can lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
Change the course of your treatment. Ask your doctor about Victoza.
Never. Everything manifests metaphysically, and that includes illness, dis-ease, stagnation in your surroundings. Every and any issue has a starting point, and it starts out in the spiritual realm, which then manifests in the physical. And again, this is what holistic means. You know, you can't separate any of these aspects of life. They work in a combination. So with the organs, if one is in distress, everybody's gonna feel it. The body being one house. Now take a scenario where somebody may be ill, or, you know, like contagiously ill, and they're in a house with others. Nobody leaves, they're locked in. Everybody's gonna get sick. And to go even deeper in explanation, if this is a group of people that care for them one another, when that one is sick, everybody's gonna be concerned. Now apply this concept to our organs. This is what happens. If you're lacking minerals in one specific region, that organ is going to look for it elsewhere. It's going to knock on the door. Hi, neighbor. Hi, pancreas. You know, I'm a little low on vitamin A. Can you help me out? So the organs have to depend on one another. They have to depend on the individual. They have to depend on what comes into the body. They have to depend on the thoughts that the individual is thinking. These thoughts not only create the reality, but they give birth to either heavenly cells. I use the word heavenly instead of healthy. But they give birth to heavenly cells, or they give birth to ill cells. So when one doesn't feel good, and I'm talking like, something that could possibly be detrimental. When you don't feel good, you need to get to the root problem, find the source. And of course, as mentioned, the body will speak. The body will show you that, hey, there's something wrong. It's up to you to listen. A lot of times things go unnoticed because we're not tuned in. If you're not tuned in with your temple, then it's just going to say, well, all right, I'm being ignored, but I'm going to do my best. I'm going to keep pushing and pushing because that's what it's made to do. Look at this shit. You should have saw when I first opened it how much it bubbled up. That's chlorine. I filled this up with pipe water the other day because water was gone. So I filled this up just in case it when it came back, it would leave again. Look at this shit. Look at this next one. This is another bottle, like storage water, but it's from the pipe, from the faucet. And people drink faucet water. They bathe with it. They use it in everything. We use spring water. Either we buy it or we collect it from like fresh springs. Look at all that chlorine. Chlorine bubbles. People consume this and it calcifies in the body and causes all types of problems, especially kidney problems. Now you can understand that Ancient Remedies is more than, this is about bush tea. It's about, this is more than about picking some leaves, picking some fruits. Now it's deeper than that. So continue to embark on this journey with us. This is Ancient Remedies. Stay tuned for the next episode where we talk about anxiety and mental health. Starting from the hair, from the head, and going all the way to the toes. This is the show, Ancient Remedies.